Hello, this is David Murphy from the National Black Action Portal. Today I'm bringing to you some clips from our website from the various different sections. The first one will be from the event page. The second clip will also be from the employment page. And the last clip will be education. And they're just very few clips now. The goal of this thing is to get you to visit our website to look at the multitude of videos that we have present there. And not only do we have a wealth of other information, but our goal is to get you to utilize this fantastic tool and put this tool in your arsenal because it will be well worth your time to peruse this website. It's a wealth of information. If you're concerned about black issues, black businesses, black economics, education, and everything in between, then this is the place to go. So without further ado, I want you to take just a good sample of these clips.
I was on a long road trip this summer, and I was having a wonderful time listening to the amazing Isabella Wilkerson's Warmth of Other Suns. It documents 6 million black folks fleeing the South from 1915 to 1970, looking for a respite from all the brutality and trying to get to a better opportunity up north. And it was filled with stories of the resilience and the brilliance of African Americans. And it was also really hard to hear all the stories of the horrors and the humility and all of the humiliations. It was especially hard to hear about the beatings and the burnings and the lynchings of black men. And I said, this is a little deep. I need a break. I'm going to turn on the radio. I turned it on, and there it was. Ferguson, Missouri. Michael Brown. 18-year-old black man, unarmed, shot by a white police officer, laid on the ground, dead, blood running for 4 hours while his grandmother and little children and his neighbors watched in horror. And I thought, here it is again. This violence, this brutality against black men has been going on for centuries. I mean, it's the same story. It's just different names. I mean, it could have been, it could have been Amadou Diallo. It could have been Sean Bell. It could have been Oscar Grant. It could have been Trayvon Martin. This violence, this brutality is really something that's part of our national psyche. It's part of our collective history. What are we?
Hi, I'm Captain Lorber, best-selling author of The 10 Ks of Personal Branding. Today, we are in the most competitive job market there is today. There are literally 100,000 candidates for one job. What that means is we have to be competitive. We have to stand out. We have to build our brand. You have to build your brand to get an opportunity, to connect to an opportunity, or to build a network that sustains the value of your career. That's why I'm proud to be the spokesperson of MightyRiver.com. This site has over 100,000 jobs in its database to help you find an opportunity, to help you connect with professionals, and also to help you build and enhance your career.
Yet what happened to my brothers in the New York City public school system versus what happened to me was drastically different. I graduated from high school. They did not. I went on to college. They did not. 2 brilliant black men failed to thrive in this system, and I continuously ask myself, why? This poem is dedicated to all the brothers who are mistreated and misunderstood in our public schools. When schools ain't enough for black boys, when schools ain't enough for black boys, His words don't fit with the curriculum sometimes because he be writing rhymes for reparations and slinging street metaphors to open lyrically locked public school doors. Lost and found literatures make him lost and found in between the lines like crack files in concrete, but nobody speaks when the teacher talks and nobody moves when the principal walks into the room. Disciplined and invisible classrooms dictate diaspora trades of bodies and minds, brains and mirrors, black and bruised, blue and used up like old chattel on salty shores, where tourists take pictures to remember the slaughter. Click, 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 click. But now the chattel are today's children, and parents send them to school hoping to fend off deficit models and standardized lies, while the demise of little black boys are encouraged via detention that eventually becomes detention centers, centering their histories in mediocrity. Do you hear me? My brothers, two brilliant black minds defined by who's bad. Except their futures were not as bright as Michael Jackson, and there were cells, not classrooms, waiting for their arrival. My mother was in denial that some way, somehow, her words didn't stick, and the tricks of urban realities proved to be sharper than her tongue. Her sons were the sun, but the industry of urban schooling equipped with metal detectors proved to be brighter and stronger, producing longer effects of what it means to be a black man trapped within white supremacist patriarchal systems that systematized before they recognize he was a good kid. He is a good kid. And now there is me, sifting through books and theories to set my brothers free, while I be looking at the masculine from a feminist gaze, trying to understand the haze clouding public education, steadily accepting that it was my academic indoctrination that made me a success and not a statistic. And my use of cultural capitals made me culturally accepted superficially, so now I'm free, right? I know how to use APA citations, and I seek grants for the liberation to write these words, so therefore I am free, right? Am I free? Free to understand why my brothers quote Dolomite while I quote Dostoevsky. Free to understand why my brother's decision to dye his hair was also a reason for him to get beat down by other boys. Free to understand that my brothers and me still ain't free. Thank you.
Now, after you've seen these clips, just think about this. This is what we're going to be bringing forth in the very near future. We're going to be bringing seminars with people just like this on there. We're going to bring workshops. We can do this for you as well. We can do a video on you, a seminar with you, a webinar. We can promote you through our variety of websites. We can do so many things. We can put you in our directories. So this is another tool in our arsenal. Again, this is another service of the National Black Action Portal. And you can reach me at 443-455-2373. David Murphy signing off.